Hi designers! So now that you've prepared your design on the transfer with the changes that your client suggested, maybe tweaked it a little bit and made it just perfect, and you've thought about how you're going to cut out the design, you have one more thing to do, which is do another quick mock-up of the placement. And this might be as simple as going back to your actual mock-up, but in this one you're going to show how the design will be placed on the front and the back of your t-shirt design. You can go back to the models and copy and paste one of the front and back models, either a girl or a guy, depending on which. These are both girls, but either a girl or a guy, front and back, depending on which t-shirt version you're making. And even if you're going to leave one side blank, I want you to turn in a mock-up that shows that you've thought about where your design is going to be placed. So you can see here, I stuck with the idea of keeping the design centered on the front of the shirt, but then I made it a little bit more interesting by adding my secondary design, which was these splotches over here on the side. And this represents how this splotch is going to be right on the hip, so that it wraps around from the front to the back. And then adding a couple of the other splotches up on the top shoulder and on the sleeve. Now, if you separated your design a little bit more, you didn't have it all together, you could also have it up on the neck or completely on the sleeve. You could even place the whole design over here on the side or on the back. It's totally up to you, but you need to think of this in 3 dimensions. Just like when you're working on your cereal box or your shoe design, you have to think about the whole of the design, not just a square, because this product will actually exist on a person, probably you if you're wearing your t-shirt. So the other thing that you need to think about is the scale. Because this is only half a sheet of paper, these splotches are actually very small. So even though I think it might be cool to have really big splotches, maybe going across the back, I have to try to estimate the actual size, which was actually very small. So to do this, I just actually took the piece of paper and held it up to my own shirt, and I got that this is about the proportions of half a sheet of paper, and then here with these different designs, that this would be about what I approximate what the design will look like. And once you can use the t-shirt press to print your t-shirt.